Hi guys and welcome to another FIFA 21 SBC video. It is Tuesday at 6 PM and EA have given us a new Summer Stars SBC. Angel Di Maria, of course, pretty much celebrating his goal in the Copa America final on Saturday night. Argentina beating Brazil by a goal to nil. Very nice goal. It was a chipped goal finish. Just before the half-hour mark in that game. Of course, Lionel Messi winning his first major tournaments as well with Argentina. But it was Di Maria that obviously was the main player in that match. So we will get one probably tomorrow then for the Euros. I'm trying to think who would get that for Italy. Maybe Donnarumma, because they ended up getting player of the tournaments. Maybe someone else, I'm not too sure. But anyway, potentially Bonucci or Giolini as well. I think I would like to see actually have all three of them. Giolini, because I think he's just been such a massive figure for Italy in this particular competition. I think he's been absolutely fantastic. But anyway, what does Angel Di Maria require? I don't think I'm in a position really to want to do. I don't really think I can afford to do him, to be honest. So it'll just be an SBC coverage video. Also, guys, make sure you do stay tuned later on today for some important FIFA 22 confirmed news regarding Weekend League. I'll have a video up on that later on tonight. Anyway, so what does Angel Di Maria require? And then we'll have a look at him. Or should I have a look at him now? We'll have a look at what he requires first. He was a 97 rated card, which is fantastic. Hopefully, maybe have even bumped up his weak foot, because I think like his weak foot's still in the 2-star. If they bumped it up to a 3 or 4-star, then that obviously becomes a lot better. Hopefully, even a 4-star. But anyway, 84, 85. 86 and then 87 rated. Now, thankfully, the chemistry, it is pretty high on the first segment. For the big high-rated squads, it isn't too bad in terms of the chemistry. Like only 55 chemistry there on the 87 rated squad. Packs back in return are just really... EA needs to work on... giving us better packs back in return. I remember when SBCs used to be out in like FIFA 17, FIFA 18, the stuff that you got back in return was far better. Like, for completing SBCs and for completing certain segments of player SBCs was far better than what it is now. It gets worse and worse every single year. I really hope they change that. I reckon next year they might go full untradeable in terms of returns back. It really, really wouldn't surprise me. But they have. He's got a 4-star weak foot. I am sure his goal card, we'll have a look in a second. I'm sure his goal card's only 2-star weak foot. They've also given him 5-star skill moves. I don't even know if his main card's got 5-star skill moves, so that already is fantastic. If he had a 2-star weak foot, I would argue that it doesn't matter that his card looks absolutely amazing. I'd say that the 2-star weak foot would not be good enough for an attacker at this stage of the game, but they've definitely upgraded that. So that's obviously very good. His pace is phenomenal. Shooting, just superb. I mean, his passing... his dribbling, his balance itself does need a little bit of work, but, agility, in-game dribbling, composure, ball control, reactions, all phenomenal. Physical, I personally would apply a canvas that bumps up his in-game strength from 73 up into the 80s, and then also gets up his balance as well. Apart from that, this card is ridiculous. Outside foot shot and flair, I already think for what he requires, he's probably worth it. So it was an 84, 85, and 86, wasn't it? That just has to be. That is literally one of the best right-hand-sided players you can get in the game. I would be interested to actually compare him as well. I don't know if Messi had like a team of... Didn't Messi have a team of the year card in the right wing position? I think he did. I'd be interested to actually compare those two cards in terms of stats. But I want to compare, first of all, Di Maria with his other cards. Did EA give him that weak foot boost? I'm sure they did. So this is his team of the season. Okay, 3-star on his team of the season. I'm sure he had a 2-star at some points. Yeah. Okay, so they bumped it up for his team of the season, which is still pretty cool. But even a 3-star weak foot, still not ideal. But for a 4-star weak foot at this stage of the game, so much better. Was there a bump up in their skill moves? Not with the team of the season, and not with his regular. But anyway, fantastic. Now, in terms of right-hand-sided players in the game in general, I want to compare him to that team of the year Messi. I'd be very interested to see how their stats... come across. You also have the Path to Glory Eden Hazard card as well. So Di Maria, is this the team? That's the team of the year, and then that's the Summer Stars. So Di Maria compared to team of the year Messi, okay, fair enough, has got less dribbling, but much more physicality, same passing, slightly less shooting, and a lot more pace. And even comparing it with the 99 Messi, he literally is not a million miles off him at all. And I'd be interested to see, I'm going to have a look in a second how much that Messi card goes for, comparing him to the Path to Glory Hazards. Better pace, very, very similar stats, same passing, same shooting. Now, what does Hazard and Messi, what do those two cards go for on the market? Because then we can kind of gauge an idea as to whether this Di Maria, that would be obviously an untradeable card that you're getting, to see how much he's going to be worth getting, basically, in terms of value for money. So, Hazard's around about 500,000 coins, just slightly less than that. And then what's that Messi card going for? we'll have a look at that 99 rated, because I would say that Di Maria is probably even slightly better than the team of the Messi on the whole. He's got so much more physicality, so much more pace, only a couple less in terms of dribbling and stuff like that, but on the whole I think he's actually got a better card. But comparing him to that team, the Summer Stars Lionel Messi card, which goes for well in excess of 1 million coins. Obviously the Di Maria card would be untradeable, but is not far off him. One less physicality. Obviously, but Messi's got, like, for example, 9 more balance, which is obviously a lot better. Far superior strength. But they both have the same weak foot, but Messi has got 1 less in terms of skill moves. So for skillers out there, that's going to obviously, favour people to want to go for Di Maria. Don't get me wrong, this card is better than Di Maria, but he is unbelievably expensive. And Di Maria, I reckon, is a similar style player to him. In my personal opinion, that they're both absolutely rapid. Their dribbling's insane, their passing, their finishing, their physicalities are. They're both fantastic cards, but basically, if you can't afford yourself a 99 Messi, then you can get yourself a 97 Di Maria that will literally play better than the team of the year Messi and will not be that far off his 99 rated Summer Stars card. So on the whole, I think it's worth doing. I mean, the SBC will probably come in at around about 500,000 coins, which is a lot for any player, of course, at this stage of the game. But at the same time, you are literally getting one of the best attacking players in the game. You can't expect cards like this to become ridiculously cheap. I even think at what it requires, and still with the upgrade packs available in the game as well, maybe you guys have been completing some of these high SBC, there have been plenty of high tier, I say high tier in terms of high rating SBCs that we've had over the past few weeks. For example, I think that Eder card was very, very cheap. I think there was obviously, there's the cards to get from objectives that are well into the 90s. I mean, that 95 Mina could be great to go and put into the, into the 87 rated segment for Di Maria if you want. So there are ways to be able to do him and not spend a ridiculous amount of coins. I'm talking about 500,000 coins maximum, but I'm sure there's plenty of people watching this video that maybe have a lot of high rated cards that are maybe a little bit worthless to them now, and that Di Maria can slot into literally anyone's team, in my personal opinion. I think it's worth it because I don't see any problems with the card really, and you can fix his strength, and you can fix his balance with the right cam style. I think it is 100% worth it. Absolutely. I don't think we're given any other content, so I think we will finish off today's FIFA video. Don't really expect too many more player reviews now for FIFA 21. If anything, I'm mainly going to be getting in towards doing, we've also been given an 83 plus upgrade pack as well, but I'm going to be mainly getting in towards making FIFA 22 videos and all the news regarding that. That is going to be kind of the main focus now on the channel, but yeah, so we'll be covering the daily SBCs that do come on FIFA 21, and that Di Maria card is certainly one of the best SBC cards that we have had all year long. But anyway guys, that will finish off this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.